Hey you guys, it's Klairee Berry. Please excuse my messy bed here. You're not actually supposed to see that much. So I wanted to do what are we doing? Aries reading today. So welcome to the Aries reading. All of you Aries sun signs, moon signs, rising, north node, south node, cusps, cross watchers, Venus, Mercury, whatever's clever. Gonna go ahead and jump right in, like I like to do. So this is a certain kind of type of a reading. We're gonna do, it's like holistic healing and what is it? Holistic healing, maybe law of attraction. It's kind of just whatever comes up that you need to focus on, but it's all based on kind of stuff that I also offer in my program and healing about. It's just the stuff that I think is really important in life, basically. So I kind of have that whole stance on how we can get better, how we can, evolve, truly evolve, if you know what I mean. Can you dig it? Love the vibe here, especially for right now. We've got the unicorn. Oh, gorgeous and powerful. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Always a good idea to do. Tarot cards count as artistic expression. I'm one of those people. Everything's art. Life is art. I have like a hair on my lip. Anyway, how are you today? I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are really having a good time. Hope you had a good, last weekend we had that new moon in Libra, and this week is going. I'm feeling more positive as every day goes on. Hope you are too. Victory. All right. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Have faith. Love it. Okay. Victory. Celebrate. You have reason to celebrate. If you don't, you may, and you just may not know it. You may just not be conscious of it right now. I'm going to do a video later on tonight getting a little bit into the shadow work a little bit deeper. I'll probably put it in my program. Definitely a good thing for twin flames to see. Definitely a good thing if you're having relationship problems. Definitely if you are finding yourself being judgmental or any of the above. All of the above. Any combination of the above. Whoa, we pulled two, so we're taking them. A win-win outcome. See, this goes along with your victory. Look at that. Beautiful. Win-win outcome is always good. I mean, who doesn't like a good win-win outcome? And then be bold and make the first move. Okay, and the fact that I turned that over like that, and look, it's just telling me that maybe something that we're doing, we're looking in the wrong place for it, and then it's like, whoa, now we know we need to make a bold move in a different area. Go a different direction. Okay. So again, sorry about the background noise. I was like, I have to start this laundry. Someday, you guys, I'm going to get a new washer and dryer. They're both a little bit been overworked, shall we say. So if you want to donate, feel free. PayPal.me/Klairee Berry, all one word. So, going to get right into this. Alrighty. Here we go now. Aries reading. What has the great spirits and angels of love and light got for us today? Let's just take a look at this, shall we? I'm like, I got too many cards out. Where do I place everything? Let's just situate that kind of like that. I love how a lot of this stuff matches. There's a lot of purple, so it's like a lot of kind of evolution, healing, holding yourself in a great manner, going higher and deeper, being really in control, leader of your own life. Okay. Okay, yeah, definitely getting a lot of healing energy. We have a new life coming. And we are learning how to manifest even better. Like your first two cards here are actually your first three cards here are very strong. So that's it's very, very awesome, guys. Okay, that is phenomenal energy coming through right now. Okay, and just a side note, we are in, what are we in? We're in Scorpio, but I think tomorrow, and the moon in Scorpio, I say that all the time because I really look at the moons more than anything because I'm like a double moon. So I'm always looking at the moon. I think because it's closer, it does a lot to us and we don't even know it. But yeah, the moon is going into Sagittarius tomorrow. So we may be feeling really passionate right now. You know, this may help us figure out what we're passionate about. And we may have been working on this for a while now. You know, I don't think, oh yeah, just because the moon's in this is what's coming. Like, this is something that you've been growing towards, you've been building, you've been manifesting, your manifesting abilities. And it's great. You're learning how to put it all together. Maybe you've been watching my playlist, okay? This is good, you know, and this is something that's going to help you. You know, once you learn this stuff, you really don't unlearn it because the results are so clear, you know, and undeniable. And it feels so good to be able to enact, you know, your will on the world and get what you want. I mean, it feels good. So yeah, you're learning how to take the thoughts and the emotions and your actions and then your repeated actions over time and get the things that you want. So let's dive into this a little bit deeper, okay? Move these gemstones over a little bit here. Okay. So it's kind of something that maybe we tried to get earlier in our lives, but we weren't doing it right. We didn't maybe have the purest of intentions. But now, wow. 2 kings right in a row. 2 kings wearing blue, okay? Cups and swords. And this is actually really interesting because I got queens earlier and it was cups and swords as well. In the same order as well. And, well, we have swords and then we have kings and then we have, or cups and then we have swords again. It's just all really interconnected. You know, when you go in and you start doing this, like I said, with the manifestation, you know, you have to have all of the elements. People think the law of attraction is just about thinking, positive thinking, and maybe a little bit of feeling at it in there, but only on a really superficial level. And it's like, no, this is why I do what I do here on this channel. And this is why I ask you to please like and subscribe and share, because it makes all the difference in the world. If everybody knew how to do this, gosh, we would all manifest different beautiful things. This world would be a totally different place. Poverty would be, I mean, it would be heaven on earth. Let's just be honest. And that's what I'm going for here. World V, okay? Hashtag World V. Yeah, world peace, basically. If you don't know what I'm saying, is an inside joke long time ago on this channel. Talked about that. Not really that long ago. But anyway, I will stop rambling and get back to this video. This reading. So, okay, here's the thing. This looks like a really good thing all right off the bat. And yeah, it's kind of like this energy though, when it comes down to it, it's like, yeah, we made some progress. So, but all of this together with the 5 of Swords together with the 2 Kings, it's kind of like, watch out over the next couple days, okay? Because like, okay, so right now we're coming through with our passions and we're kind of, you know, this Scorpio moon, it's all about passion. It's all about kind of figuring out what you really, really want, you know. And then this is just going through, though. It might be hitting you a little bit hard. You might be like, oh, look how in touch with my emotions I am right now. You know, look how much I manifested. Look at how positive thoughts I have right now. And you might, I'm not saying you do this. I'm not saying you do this all the time. I'm saying, like, watch out for it. A tendency it's a natural tendency. I'm not like trying to call you out and say you're like egotistical or anything. I'm just saying, especially too with the Sagittarius moon that is coming tomorrow, probably by the time we all wake up tomorrow, or, you know, depending on wherever you are. Tomorrow it's coming with the Sagittarius energy. And one of the things you got to be careful with that is, you know, yeah, you're exuberant, you're loud, you're not necessarily loud, but you know, you want to go, you want to travel, you want to do things. But it's also this energy that you can sometimes be a little bit arrogant, a little bit cocky, and not really see the details of, you know, the details of the big picture. Does that make sense? You might be looking at the big picture. You might be just not. And, wow, lots of cards coming through here. So we're going to just take. Okay? So there's that note. I feel like I'm going to move past that pretty quickly because I don't feel like that was a huge thing. Sorry, this was here first, and then we have this and this. Okay, so this, yeah, this cockiness, could possibly affect your love life, the way you feel about your love life. Make sure that it's not negatively affecting that. Okay. Funny we get the Nine of Wands, because that was the overall energy that I happened to pull at the beginning of the reading, like before I even started and shuffled. Okay, so it's kind of like, what have we got here? This is really interesting. So we're going to focus on ourselves, because we know we have to fill our own cup up before we go and meet other people. And once we do that, it just makes us feel so much better for everything that we do, like all day, every day. Like when you focus on yourself and you put yourself first, it's not just going to help, people are like, oh, twin flames, this and that, and they do all this work just for the twin flames. And it's like, no, make sure and know that when you do this work, when you show up for yourself, when you love yourself, when you put yourself first, you take care of yourself, it's going to actually affect you in all areas of your life. Okay. And don't be jealous at all. You just tend to your garden. You just, set your boundaries right now and show up for yourself, because this is what I'm getting for us. The shadow work is very, very, very important. I have a whole playlist on shadow work. We need to do that. Like I said, new videos coming out. Also, might not be on the, I have some shadow work videos on my program playlist, which is still free at least through the end of the week. So check that out. Make sure you are focusing on what, all the good things in life. Don't focus on, that one time and this one thing. And, it's easier said than done, obviously. But, we have to build bridges. We don't burn them. We have to keep on going. We have to know that when we do this inner work, we figure out it's about our energy, and we have to take responsibility for it. We can't blame everybody else for our problems. It's so easy. That's why everybody and their brother does it. Okay, but if you want to make it to where you're going, you can't do that. Okay, you gotta, I feel like you're manifesting is like able to help you kind of see the little things in life. Are you manifesting seeing the little things in life? Noticing the beauty. If you're not, you should stop and smell the roses, kind of thing. But also kind of like keep your eye on your prize. Don't get distracted by shiny objects. Know where you're going and go within. Okay, because where you're going, you need it. And not to say that, I didn't mean that in a bad way. It's not like you're going in a bad place. It's just that everybody needs it. We need this. We all need to do this. Excuse me. The shadow work is where it's at. If we're going to get anywhere, especially if you want to get somewhere, I feel like you want to get somewhere fast. I mean, don't we all? Who doesn't want a quick fix? Who doesn't want a magic pill? Closest thing you're going to get to a magic pill in your life is shadow work right now. It's all about the shadow work for you. And the positive thinking and manifesting. That's your focuses. And I do also have playlists on the law of attraction. So check that out. I've got some older videos, got some newer videos, both channels, Klairee Berry and Klairee Berry Sanctuary. Check them both out. If you're more into like twin flame stuff, you can check out Klairee Berry Sanctuary. It's a little bit over on that side, although I do tend to throw it in there. Inner child work's not going to be a bad idea. Taking a rest, okay? Taking care of the things like tend your garden, like tend your home, tend your just like your outer energy. That's what that is. Your house is your outer energy. It's an extension of you. So it's kind of one of those things, like the outer state of your house is kind of like indicative, of the inner state, and also vice versa. It affects, it's both ways. So that's always, a good thing to do. Just beautify your life. It's time to see things in a new light, and going into the shadow work. Wow. You guys, like everything is sitting here telling you shadow work. Go deeper, go higher. You got the high priestess here. It's like you need to keep going too. Don't just like do a little bit of shadow work, check out my playlist, and then think that that's it. You gotta like go deep on this. You gotta go hard. This is enough signs. I mean, you got the freaking high priestess, and then right next to it, you got the wand, the queen of wands, and she's like so about the shadow work. She's so about the shadow work with that black cat. It's like, oh, who are you, black cat? Are you my shadow? What are you doing here? And again, check out my playlist, because I know I'm like, oh, go check out my playlist for more, but this is what is actually like, oh, this is actually crazy. Like every single detail, that I notice is black and white. It's all black and white. So also, if you may be seeing things. This may not just be usually the black and white. It's all about the shadow. But as I'm saying that, I'm realizing it may be that you're having a little bit of a black and white view of things, and like there's no compromise, there's no middle ground. And I think this Scorpio and Sagittarius energies can kind of facilitate that. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of like passion here, though, a lot of good feelings, a lot of like this new perspective that you're seeing is really going to help you to grow and help you to grow things that you want to, and also just get very, spiritual and also very powerful within your own self and create things, build things, do a work that you actually enjoy doing, that's very calming, and actually matters, and that you're passionate about as well, okay? And all of this stuff together is going to help you create this whole new life, whole new world. You're going to become, even more pure. You're going to be more in touch with your spirit guides, whatever that means to you. You may still have some worry and things that you're worrying about. I'm seeing to be passionate about your healing. Be passionate about your growth. Okay, be passionate about, again, putting yourself first and knowing that it all starts with you. Okay, if you're fucked up in the head, guess what? Your whole life's gonna be fucked. Is that bad? Is that bad to say? I mean, we need some rest. We might just need some rest, and taking some time out from these thoughts, these worries. Not even just time out, just cut them off, turn them off, flip the switch. Flip that switch. It's like, this is all night, and if he would just go to bed, if he would just turn off the damn lights and go to bed, that's what flipping the switch is. And if you don't know, flipping the switch is the shadow work and inner child healing. That's my program. So go to my playlist, like I said, and check out the program while it's free, and you can learn a lot, but don't just stop there. Go ahead and put it into practice, and then come back and let me know what you think, okay? Because I know I've changed my life a lot and very quickly. Oh, shit. Okay. So we see this. Initially, it's like, oh my God. Okay. So this is saying that it's going to get worse unless you do this work. Okay. You've got to separate. You've got to make some action. See the background here? It's like, this is the past, this is the present, and this is the future. Like, this is where you're going, and you're going to the next level. You can get past this, and also the fact that it's reversed. I don't always do reversals, but I'm always just going with my instincts to what the guides are telling me. And this is that, okay, the rest that I was talking about, that you need to kind of get away from some of these thoughts. You may have to rest for a while. People are going to be like, where are you? Are you dead? Like, we're checking on you, because you're not coming around. You're not feeling like the bubbly, vibrant, passionate Aries. And that's okay. If you're feeling sad, if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling not passionate, just take some time off and reevaluate, scrap the old plans, make the new plans, and then follow through with new actions. And really, it's a lot of this is focusing on ourselves. I keep seeing, the boundaries come up. I'm doing videos on boundaries as well. I'll probably end up having a whole playlist on that, so make sure you're subbed. But when you do this work, and when you really truly get in control of yourself, do the healing that needs to happen now. It's like, yeah, if you don't do it now, you may not die, but you're going to wish you would have done it. We'll put it that way. Okay? And it's just like, we don't need to be, it's like, how do I put this? I know what I want to say. I just don't know how to say it. It's like, if you want to motivate somebody, you be a coach, you like supportive, you're tough when you need to be tough, but then, you have to research, and you also have to, as a leader, you have to know how to motivate different people. You know what I mean? So turn that around on yourself. Okay. Learn how to motivate yourself. What do you respond to? How do you respond to different things, and see how you respond to this shadow work and inner child healing, because I feel like that's really what you need for growth right now. It's just screaming this out. Okay. This is shadow work and inner child healing all the way. It's going to help you forever. It's going to help you in every way, shape, and form. Okay, and again, shadow work and inner child healing, basically one and the same. You can check out the program first before you go to the shadow work playlist if you want. Again, get it while it's free. But this is going to create a lot of goodness in your life. You're going to be setting some very strong foundations with this shadow work. You might even have, eventually new careers, new hobbies, new ways of living everyday life. Again, I'm really getting that you're going to build. You're going to build a lot off of this. You're going to look back and be like, damn, I'm glad I did that shadow work, because that laid the foundation for this whole new, whole new life. It's like whole new way of living, whole new, so something's going to happen. I think a lot of things are going to happen. And I think it is going to have to do, with how you relate to others, especially as far as like how important you are. If that resonates with anyone, how vital you are. I always say that you're very, very necessary. And, don't be like trying to get a quick fix here. You may have changes come quick with this, but don't just stop there. Keep going and see what you can really build with this. See what you can really do and think about the long term. And if you learn how to make the shadow work and the inner child healing part of your life, you're going to have everything you ever dreamed of and more. You are going to influence so many people. You're going to pass down, so much knowledge and wisdom and riches and all this stuff to generations of your bloodlines. It's pretty freaking awesome. Okay. So yeah. Going within is going to help you figure out maybe more of what you really, really want to do every day, do with your life, what you want to, plant in your garden, what you want to grow. Okay. Protect yourself right now. Protect your mind and your body and your actions, and make sure that you're only focused on things that are, that you're really passionate about. Follow that bliss. That bliss will lead you, again, laying foundations all over the place. It's going to be like, things are going to be becoming more clear to you as well. And yeah, starting just a whole new life. Okay. And it's going to feel so amazing. And again, you're going to help the whole entire world with this. People are going to see how you are kind of like in communion with the spirit, how you are taking signs, where other people might have despair. You are coming through and like knowing how to respond in any situation. You know how to carry your load. You know how to get things done. I really feel like people are going to look at you and be like, damn, how do they do it? How do they do everything? How do they keep everything so balanced? And it's because you did this work. It's because you decided that things needed to change, and you had to go within. You had to go higher, deeper and higher, deeper and higher. You can have everything you want. You really can. But everything you want, when it's in alignment with the universe, you get it. Okay? The healing and everything is where it starts. You have to have faith. That's funny because this was like the last card in the reading that I did earlier too. This is have faith. Have faith in me. Have faith in your guidance and your intuition. Listen to your intuition over anybody else, obviously. Like, don't just listen to me. If I'm not, resonating with you, obviously you're not going to listen to me anyways, but I don't have to tell you that because then you wouldn't be listening to me. You know what I'm saying? But it is, when you do have some faith with this and you really do follow through with this work and kind of jump into it with both feet, I am seeing that, and get passionate about it. Like, if you're going to be passionate about anything right now, be passionate about this work. It is going to make your whole entire life, your family life, all your relationships, your healing, all of it. It's going to take it to the next level. And again, you may have to take, I kind of feel like you really should take some time away and really focus on this. Maybe don't go out and party so much. Don't go, always be going, whatever resonates with. I'm not, whatever. But this is all going to lead up to a brand new life and a brand new kind of like way of living, way of feeling. It's going to bring back feelings that maybe you haven't had. But this is all good news. And it does have to see, this is win-win because you're balancing out. This might also have to do with some things that you have learned. This is full moon in Libra. Okay. So we just had a new moon in Libra actually. And we're kind of, obviously we're moving to another full moon. But it's kind of like saying like, don't forget things that maybe you learned over the weekend or that you did, and just stay balanced. Stay ever fluid, ever changing, and also ask for your spirit guides for help. This is about doing the shadow work too, being bold and making the first move. This is your move. Your move and your way to victory is doing the shadow work. And once you do it, once you get to know it, you can teach others as well, and you can be creative, and it can really help you to, again, just have this whole new lease on life and feel really valuable, feel really part of, this integral healing that is kind of like taking place on the earth that needs to happen so bad. This is what, you look at you go on Twitter or you look at the news and all this stuff, it's like rah, 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 so much shit out there, but we're protected, when we focus on those positive things and we know, look at the halo around this unicorn, like that's us, we are the unicorns, like we are so special right now that's why we have to protect ourselves. And that's why we have to keep on digging and keep on doing this work and keep on being passionate about it and being creative and imaginative. And expressing yourself, that's what I'm doing here. Like if I didn't have this to express myself to you guys, like, and try to, help the world, and it's like, I don't know what I would be doing right now. So I'm just going to leave you with that. I think that's a great place to stop. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to stay subbed and share if you want, if you will, if you think this is valuable. Like I said, please get to know it more, get to learn my program. It's free right now, so you ain't getting nothing. I also do have a, if you want to join and kind of like, again, it's like join the lifestyle, I have a club. It's a Facebook group basically, but it's private, and I will answer any questions that you have forever. Like ask me questions and I will answer them. So yeah. And if you want to do it privately, if you join the club, you don't have to do it in the group. You can also just message me, and that is perfectly fine if you want to do private questions and answers through that as well. I do readings. Check out claireeberry.com for all the info, or the description box below. Again, that's all I got for now, but thanks so much, and I love you guys, and I'll talk to you so soon. Bye. And don't forget to do your shadow work.